Hello, welcome to the daily political readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful. I so look forward to this, spending time with you guys, and just my heart goes out. Okay, so I'm here every single day of the year. Rain, shine, weekends, weekdays, you name it. I'm here at 12 o'clock or just as soon after 12 as I can get here, because there's no production team. There's just me. So everything from the overlays, isn't this cool? I love when they're transparent like this. Everything from the overlays to the covers to the hair and makeup to the wardrobe, whatever. It's all just me, and the readings and the time stamping. Because after this, I go down into the description box, and the first pinned comment, I type in all the questions from today, and then I timestamp them. So if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can just go down, you can click on what you're interested in and go right to it, and not you don't have to listen to me jibber jab with people in the chat, because I so look forward to talking to you guys before I do the readings and get your up-to-the-minute questions and any breaking news and whatnot. So, all right, I've got my little notebook. Let me flip over to where I write down your questions, and we are right here. Okay. So far, this is today, so I've got space right here for your questions. And let me just put this back in the little clipboard, the little clipboardy thing. And I'll try not to shake the standing desk too much. There we go. All right, I also have cards. So, okie dokie. And thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you. It means a lot. It really does. Makes all the difference. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Julie. You guys are so nice. Oh, you guys keep my show positive, really. So, anyway. All right, I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. And if you... where do I get my overlays? I make them over in... I find them or make them... I find the graphics and make them... I use Canva. Canva.com. I make a lot of graphics. My subscription to Canva, I must be one of those people where they so wish they could charge me more because I use them so much. But anyway, okay. I will scroll up. Anything in all caps in the chat, that's how you talk to me. Other than that, please just type normally. So, because people have whole conversations and are really supportive and helpful. Kathy Anderson, oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That is very sweet. That's very kind. Okay, thank you, Sheila. Hello, Ron. All right, so I'm scrolling the top. I'm looking for your questions. The one thing I do want to look at today, I want to check in with Merrick Garland. I'm starting to get better energy from him. I think what's happening, it really does feel like what's happening is he's starting to starting to wake up a little bit to the situation, like what he needs to be doing, what he needs to be more on top of. I realized that he was one of the investigators or the lead investigator on the Timothy McVeigh, the bombing in Oklahoma. Bless every one of those souls and their families. So he's used to doing that kind of work, and he was a judge, and a very good one. And now he's got this, but this is new. This is new. So, number one, I would like to just look at how is Garland doing? Just like as a person. And also, how is he doing as a person? And is he coming out of this? Is he starting to change some of this institutional thinking? I think is a way to put it, where it's he's going to do the things that need to be done to really clean up before he starts pushing forward. So is Garland, is he changing from institutionalism and he's going to clean up the DOJ? Okay, so first two questions we're really going to ask about Garland. Okay, all right. Joel, I'm sorry, is it Jolie? Jolie? I think it's Jolie. I don't want to mispronounce her name. I'm sorry. Merrick Garland was probably just stunned. Hang on. Probably just stunned by the level of corruption he's found. AJB, Garland has to find all the rats in his department to be really effective. I agree. Okay. All right, so I'm going to look back here. All right, I'm looking for anything in all caps. Scrolling. Bugs. Sorry. Thank you, Debbie. Holly. M is asking, how did Eric Nelson feel about having to defend Derek Chauvin? I don't, this was... Jeez. Chauvin's lawyer asked to probe alleged jury bias. His defense is being funded by the Minnesota Police and Peace Officers Association. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it's not even did, isn't it? How does Eric Nelson feel about having to defend Derek Chauvin? Nelson. Yeah, about defending. Derek Chauvin. Okay, got it. That will be number 3 today. Thank you. Thank you, Em. And thank you again, Debbie. Holly in France. Hello. How do you see the Biden-Putin meeting going on Wednesday? Well, I've been looking at different aspects of it. But just a general, how is the Biden-Putin meeting? It's quite terrifying, isn't it? Going to go Wednesday. I mean, would you want your friend? Would you want someone you know or like to go into a high-level meeting with Vladimir Putin in person? I wouldn't want my cats around that man. And cats are far beneath his notice, but it would just be like, you're not getting near Boo Boo or a pumpkin. You keep your evil over there away from the kittens. Oh, goodness. All right. Sorry, my lunch. Okay, so Pamela, my father told me years ago never to wish a day to go by, never count the days down. Those days are what life is made of. However, I'm really fighting the urge with the cicadas. I understand. Did any of you ever listen to Howard Jones? He's always seemed like a very nice man. Don't try to live your life in one day. My father said to me, don't always take life so seriously. But anyway, he was always very positive. I don't know if it's really a quote by him, but people say it is, that my father says one of his favorite quotes is from John Lennon. The quote, "Life is what happens while you're making other plans." There's a lot of truth to that, and I think of it now and then. So, but I'm glad I'm here with you guys today. All right, let me look for some more questions here. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Stephanie. You guys are great. Okay, M is asking, as another great question, does Elise Stephanik regret her appointment to the chair of the House Republican Conference? Thank you, Love Julu. Okay, Elise Stephanik. I didn't know I've read on her recently. Yeah, well, 2 days ago, Adam Kissinger blasted Elise Stephanik over loser Donald Trump. Trump hosts a fundraiser for the new GOP chair. I haven't read, and she raised $250,000 during her event with Donald Trump. Jeez. So yeah, it's been a while though. So I'll look at her because she took over from Cheney. Can't remember her first name offhand. But anyway. Nancy's saying here is Ari Melber. Am I quoting too many lyrics? But I don't know. I kind of like that. I like his eccentricity. Okay. Does Elise Stephanik? Regret her appointment chair. Sorry, it's taking me a minute to write this down. Okay, that'll be number 5. Thank you. All right, what else have we got here? Okay. Thank you, Maria. And all right, I've caught up to there. Thank you, Sheila R. Nancy, I use Canva. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. But oh, yeah, it makes life so much easier. Okay, Vicky, Autumn, and Maria, my niece, nicknamed me Fauxhead 30 years ago. Wish I had. Thank you for that. We have to, us 5 heads. Stick together. Okay. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that. Okay. Maria, is Manchin going to be discovered that he's in the pocket of Republican dark money? I have read on this quite a few times, and I keep getting the same thing, that he's actually just deluded. That's what I get. He thinks, he basically knows he can't keep his seat if he does not at least make nods to the Republicans. I'm sorry to say that, but if he doesn't sign along with bills that have some Republican support, if he doesn't do that, he's going to lose his seat. West Virginia is so heavily Republican. And I lived there, so don't ask me why. I don't get it. But I lived there off and on the whole time I was growing up. We'd move places and would go back to Parkersburg, and then we'd move somewhere else and would go back, and then we'd move somewhere else, and on and on, and yeah. So he's I'm not picking up dark money. I'm picking up that he's trying to make a virtue out of necessity. But if you hear anything differently, and I know there's some other readers saying he's maybe he is, but I don't pick up on that. I'm getting virtue out of necessity from him after reading on it multiple times. We'll check again in the future though. And thank you for question. Your questions are very important to me. They are. Okay. Okie dokie. Thank you, Theodore. One of my favorite names. Oh no, Charlene's saying, oh my gosh, the pillow guy is having a Trump rally. The bikers for Trump are there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, right. Still having to look. Still looking, not having to look. I want to look. All right, so YouTube just dumped a whole bunch of stuff. I have no idea where I am. I did see the back of the First Lady's jacket. That's awesome. Julie, will Biden be safe while in Europe for the G7? I haven't picked up on, I've been reading on his security recently, and he seemed okay. He seemed okay. I wasn't getting anything. I mean, let me just pull a card to see if we need to go back and check that again. Because I get nervous, especially with Putin. We will look at Putin, but just, will he be safe? Oh, there's security you see, and there's a whole heck of a lot of security you don't. He doesn't have it. He does not need to worry. He does not need to worry. Yeah, there are a lot of people being paid to cover every single type of security imaginable. So it'll be okay. Thank you, Julie. Alexandra, Garland had to walk into a mess, so maybe now he got his stuff in his head more organized. I hope so. And it feels like that. It feels like it's starting to, as a prosecutor, but also as a judge for so long, he did, just focus on the law, focus on this, don't listen to outside pressure. But he didn't even necessarily have to listen to outside pressure. And this is different. This is a different job. So we'll see. We'll check it out. Thank you, Alexandra. Theodore, will the MyPillow Guy be able to bring any comfort to Don Don in prison? Will he get it? Will he get a MyPillow? Well, okay. Will MyPillow Guy, not MyPillow Guy. I don't have a pillow guy. I just buy them, just order them. But will MyPillow Guy be a comfort to Donald in prison? Number 6. Happy to look at that. Thank you for questions like that. I like because of course I do all this kind of stuff in the nails and the sweetness, because I'm trying to, not sweetness, but the cuteness and all this to keep the energy level, the vibration level high, and then we dip down into this ickiness and then we come back up. And it's nice to have at least 1 or 2 questions in there that are just a break from these vile bottom feeding. Anyway, thank you. Okay, and oh, where's my clock? Oh, I never did find a way to fix this properly. You guys remember this? The little sparklies. I love this. I kludged it together. It was a frame. I turned it into a clock, and the back keeps coming off. There. It might fit. It might actually work there. I know this is not important in the grand scheme of things, but it's important to me. The the time on my computer isn't always visible. It's complicated. Okay, got that. Okay, so we've got that. And now, okay, Steve's saying for Garland, 45's destructive behavior should not have been a second thought. True. Love Jalou, how is Biden feeling about his meeting with Putin? Well, we're asking how's it going to go. How should I do this? I'll do it this way. How is Biden feeling? Have you guys noticed have you guys been watching the body language of the other the people of the G7 around Biden? Macron, he's like turned away a little bit, but he's sitting forward and he's sitting on the front of his chair and like, okay, and everybody else is like, hey, how are you doing? And it's just like, oh, hi everybody. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Okay, got that. All right, I'll add that in. Thank you, Love Jalou. Oh, Erica, are there any Trump cronies in the DHS? Oh, Polywanda, I don't know that I'm the person to ask. How do we prepare for political violence? I don't know that I'd have an answer to that, I'm afraid. That's maybe some people in the chat would be willing to tackle that one. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, are there any Trump cronies in the DHS? For those of you outside of the country, the alphabet soup. DHS's Department of Homeland Security. Okay, all right. Stephanie, how do you like your new standing desk? I'm loving it so far, although I'll be honest, I didn't get anything done yesterday evening because after standing here all day, I sat down in the gray chair of happiness and I just went out like a light. I had laundry to do, I had stuff to, no, out. Anyway, but thank you. No, it's good. I like it. Get some circulation going. Okay. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Okay, Carol. Carol Bastian has a question. Will Merrick Garland be able to remove all those who are still Trumpers in the DOJ? Okay. Well, we're looking. Okay, let's make that its own. Let's make that its own question. Will Garland be to remove DOJ Trumpers? Okay, that'll be number 8. Actually, it's number 8, but we'll get to it. There are going to be 3 questions on Garland. We'll do them together. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, William, don't drink or eat anything. But I've never had... Oh, B. Smith. Sorry. Don't drink or eat or drink anything. Yes, I agree with that completely. It's very nerve-wracking. Thank you for being here, Sharon. B. Smith, when you said scrolling, I heard it as that old Western, the TV credits tune. Rollin'. Yep, I do too. And it goes through the back of my head as I say it. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep those comments scrolling. Thank you. Oh, Paulette, I'm due to have a second shot, and I'm really nervous. Oh, dear heart, what are you nervous about? What are you afraid of having a bad reaction, or do you just not like needles? There've been lots of people who've taken it who have been okay. So, bless. But sending you some good energy. It'll be okay. All right. Stephen, not with a 10-foot polar in the same room with Putin. I'm with you. Okay, Susan, Mike Nearman, has been expelled for his part in the riot. Will he face prosecution? Mike Nearman. See, I learn all this stuff from you guys. See, I think, silly me, I think I'm up on the Oregon State Representative. I feel like I know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. Oregon House expels Representative Mike Nearman for his role in the state capitol riot. And he's ousted for allowing rioters into the state capitol. Oh, is he the guy who just opened the door and kept going? There was a video of him. Okay, Oregon. State Representative Mike Nearman. Okay, Nearman. Prosecution for helping rioters. And it was rioters enter state capitol. Well, we'll see what we got there. Okay, that'll be number 9. Thank you, Susan. Okay, I've got a little bit more space here for questions. Patricia's saying that Becca's grand tableau was so interesting. Oh, absolutely. Do you believe Sessions and Barr will be brought up on charges? I was reading about whether or not they'd testify yesterday. So let's ask about charges. Barr, Sessions, charged, convicted. Charged and convicted. That'll be number 10. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. Okay. Deb, will Harry Dunn's parents get justice for his death from a conviction of Anne Sacoolas? Harry Dunn's parents. What? Boris Johnson says he and President Biden are working together on the case of Harry Dunn. Harry Dunn, PM, raises teenager's death with President Biden. 19-year-old British man who died following a road traffic collision in 2019. He was riding his motorcycle, bless. Caused road traffic collision. Accused, Anne Sacoolas. Very done. Trying to figure out how to word this. Traffic collision. Accused is Anne with an E. Sacoolas. Um, just 1 second. I want to see. Prosecutors can seek a virtual trial of the U.S. diplomat's wife. Oh, jeez. I will be happy to look at that. That'll be number 12. Okay. But I've got space for one more. I'll look at it, Deb. Thank you. That's so sad. Oh, Polly Wanda, you poor kitty. Hello, Chris Wickens. Hello. All right, any more? Stephen. Oh, I like your question, but I like this one. Stephen Haggerty is asking, does Taro have any advice for Chuck Schumer? Okay. Does Taro have any advice for Chuck Schumer? Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to this. All right. So I've got my questions for today, but I'll be back tomorrow. I mean, I've got a full thing there for today to go through, but in my little notebooky thing that I make here, these are coming days. There's plenty of. I mean, I've got days and days and days and days. So, I'm here every day. So, also while I'm shuffling, I just wanted to mention that. Pardon? What? Sorry, I don't quite understand what's going on in the chat. I did want to mention, I do apologize if you get spammed with set reminders in your main feed. I've had people saying that they couldn't, they were having trouble finding the live stream and finding and what have you. So I just set them up. I made covers and they are public, like for the next, well, not quite, but almost 2 weeks. So through the 25th, I think it is. They're all out there. And also, if it means that, thank you, Chris. Thank you. And also, if since questions are first come, first serve, I don't always get to them if they're right there at the top, but I often do. You can always, if you're not going to be there for the live stream, you can always go into, because everything's set up, you can always go into tomorrow's chat. It's available. The chats on every one of them are available right now. So you could go into every one of them and I wish YouTube had a better way to find them though. But yeah, they're there. They're out in the world. So you could, in theory, just go in and put your questions in early. So ahead of time. Just a thought. Okay. Pamela Bryant has breaking news. The vice president just made a statement to the DC Pride gathering. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I'm hoping this helps. I don't know YouTube is YouTube, but I'm hoping by having things set up way ahead of time, much farther out, that YouTube will be better. Let's hope. All right, and we're going to start with these 3 Merrick Garland questions. Oh, Jolie got to see her daughter for the first time since 2019. Chris Wickens, happy Pride. Oh, it's not Pride here until August. Okay. Well, I am an ally. Just so you know. Oh, Kathy Anderson watched Loki on Disney Plus. I loved it. So, Polly Wanda, it's reported that gay marriage causes earthquakes, hurricanes, and severe indigestion in evangelicals. Oh, that's a shame. Pamela's saying, sorry, I should have made it more clear. The VP Harris made a lovely, lovely statement to the Pride group in D.C. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Starting today okay, I've got 3 questions here on Garland. We're going to start at 36. All right. Steve, available chat, but YouTube might knock them out before you scroll up to get them. That's true. I'm going to try to see if I can jot them down as I'm getting ready, because quite often I'm here. I'm just still getting ready. But if I see questions, I'll try to jot them down. Thank you, Paulette. Oh, Knitting Nerdist, I tried putting a question early. It disappeared. I'm so sorry. Not sure what to do. Okay. Merrick Garland. Let me see. Let me open up here and how are you doing? Merrick Garland, how are you doing? Oh, it starts out with 2 cards, which means there's a lot. Trump mess. One big mafia family. I got 2 cards for the beginning. Trying to bring the sword of truth, trying to clean things up. But there's so much to do, and it all needs to be done now, and it's all incredibly important. Boy. Dave's saying, I can't tell my new Manchin joke on this channel. Autumn, I would be furious. It's possible. I don't know, furious, but I'd be like, Dave. All right, Judgment. All right, this is actually the second card. This isn't the center card. These go together. The center card. Evidence. Organizing the different things. Trying to rebuild things from the ground up now that the Republicans have gone. There it's Trump. Things they did for Trump, but the strength goes both ways. What Trump did, there's a lot of strength in people who are willing to go along with the heinous things he did. But the Department of Justice is in better hands now. There's just... He knows the law. But organizing, being a manager on that level is kind of a different deal. So I think there might be some growing pains going on. It's like we don't have time for growing pains because there are things called statutes of limitations, but sure. Okay. All right. Is at 40, is Garland, is he kind of waking up from his institutionalism? His everything should be steady from one administration to the next. It should just be smooth and steady. It's like, no, you don't realize if you have to clean up from neo-Nazis, you don't just come in and go, oh, we'll just, no, nay, oh, nay to the nay. And he really needs to start thinking of them that way. Oh, Dave, that's not true. That is not true. No, that is not true about West Virginia. There are good people. There are good people in West Virginia. Okay. But, all right, Garland, are you starting to wake up from your institutionalism? Are you starting to see what you actually need to be doing? The roots run deep. The roots run deep. Maria, he is snoozing in the cat tree in the other room. Are you waking up from your institutionalism? Bullies. This feels like all of the bad press, and he feels like there's a bullying quality. It's like this is new. this is newer than the yeah. Alexandra, oh nay, no smooth sailing. He needs to rock the boat. Yes. Are you waking up from this institutionalism that would say, oh, the DOJ was left in a much poorer state? Page of Wands. This is the messenger, but it's also things that were set up. Because one of the things that Garland didn't do that he should have is when he got there, he should have said, all right, everything stops. What everybody's doing stops right now. And we are going to start reviewing every last thing that every person's working on, every case, and he didn't do that. And so he's getting these nasty messages from the press. Center of the reading. He went into this thinking, I'll just stick to the law. I'll just stick to this is just naivete. He didn't realize what he was getting into. It is a lot of work. Yes, it is. And they were busy at work too. And now he's having to go forward and fight. I'm getting a yes, but. Are you going to do something like, all right, stop everything and we're going to review? No more surprises like this? Thank you, Ann Moss. That's kind of you to say that. Thank you. Trump victory. Yeah, this thinking that if we just focus on doing what's right or doing what's the institution and follow this, everything, you hand Trump a win. Queen of Wands. Yeah, next question is going to be about him cleaning out the DOJ, because those are people politically wedded to Trump, wielding the sort of truth they shouldn't be wielding. It's not theirs to wield. Judgment. Big judgment. He is feeling it. Disappointment. Queen of Cups. It feels like he's about to get a lot more oversight. It's like I think he may have even just been like warned, but it's like, oh no, you are going to fix this. You are going to make it right, or we'll hold your hand here in Congress and bring you out over and over and over. You want to be left alone to do your job? Do your job. There's that threat is hanging there. Oh yeah. He's feeling it. He is feeling it. I was curious, do you regret taking this job? Yes, Pamela, I'm reading that he didn't know about it. His focus was elsewhere, and it wasn't until the gag orders were dropped at the end of May that he found out about it. Yeah. But he should have known about it, and he would if he had. Anyway. Hello, Ashley. It's important work. He wants to do important work. He's afraid of dropping the ball, so he's not just like he's not like DeJoy, who is just, how dare anyone question me. No, he'll and look, it feels like he'll get a handle on it. It's just going to take time. Okay, so at 47, will Merrick Garland be able to remove Department of Justice Trumpers? DLC, the gerrymandering in Wisconsin is terrible. I have witnessed that firsthand. I've also lived in Wisconsin a couple of times. I'm being sort of reminded of, well, that's not true. It's not entirely accurate, but did you guys watch MASH? Do you remember the episode where Father Mulcahy pulled aside Colonel Potter because, oh gosh, it's been so long, because Jamie Farr played, anyway, the person who took over from Radar as the clerk of the MASH, and he was doing such a terrible job. And Father Mulcahy, who had been there since the beginning, explained that you got the broken in version. That when Radar started, he was worse. So Klinger, thank you. Anyway, will Garland be able to remove the DOJ Trumpers? Oh, right off the top. Clear. Whew. Okay. Essential has Garland been threatened? Oh, absolutely. By all kinds of people. But he's got a lot of security. MASH was great. I loved it. It was a great show. Okay, there are still some there who are spreading their poison, getting their little bits out. Four of Wands, the world, Trump, Emperor, jeez, working. Oh, good grief. Okay. Barr cast quite a shadow, and I think he brought in some people or elevated people. This is all Trump and people working for Trump, the Republicans, even though Trump is out, he's not emperor anymore, because that's what he saw himself as. Yeah, there's okay, there are a lot more of them than we think. Okay, Have a great day, Rachel. Good luck out there. Yes, Susan Klinger, thank you. Carrie's saying the DOJ has more than 100,000 attorneys, special agents, and other staff. Oh, I understand. I understand. There are a lot. There are a lot. Okay, will he be able to? Not at first. He's going to have to find somebody. He's gonna have to learn to delegate this. He's going to have to find somebody to delegate this to. Okay. Oh, there might be some leaking. There might be some fighting back by Trumpsters. Hang on, let me turn this light. If I can reach it. There we go. That better? There we go. That's better. You can see the cards better. I wonder if they're going to fight back some. Yuck. Again, politically wedded to Trump. Knight of Cups, trying to clear things out. Obfuscation, Fool. Oh, okay. This obfuscation is by the people doing the right thing. They're I don't know about getting rid of them, but at least getting them out of positions of influence, sidelining them, reassigning them. I think there are going to be lots of reassignments coming so that they are ineffective. Swords are it's legal stuff. Ineffective. Oh yeah, Scott, I'm not too worried about the GOP backlash. That's inevitable, but okay, yeah, they're definitely going to. You're being reassigned. You're being reassigned. You're being reassigned. You get a reassignment. You get a reassignment. You get a reassignment. How do you feel about Nebraska? You will love it in Iowa. John, your new job is refilling the snack machines. Exactly. It's important. Important work. Important work. Okay, so we're moving in the right direction. I think we're frustrated. We are frustrated, but I do think we're moving in the right direction. So, hello, Roxy. How are you doing? AJB, lots of DOJ transfers to Nowheresville, South Dakota. Yeah. Okay. Patricia has information. The Poor People's Campaign is going to confront Joe Manchin this coming Monday. Info was on MSNBC this morning. Poor People's Campaign to confront Manchin. Monday. Okay. As a matter of fact, let's have a look at that. Love Jalou. I live in Nebraska. Oh, there's nothing wrong with Nebraska. Good for you. I'm saying that somebody who's in Washington D.C. who's been messing with stuff that he shouldn't have for Trump. You'll look after him out there, won't you? The person coming to the state. You can help your country by welcome. Love Jalou. I'm cool about it. Thank you for your service. Alexander, but the Poor People's Campaign is protesting his stance on voting rights. And should. Okay. 5530. Poor People's Campaign is going to confront Manchin on Monday. Confront Manchin. It's going to do any good? Because he talked to civil rights leaders and walked away going, eh. Disrat, Iowa, the Tao of Moo. Wisconsin, too. And I can say that because I've lived there. Poor People's Campaign are going to confront Manchin on Monday. Is it going to make any difference? He doesn't want to listen, I'll tell you that. Why have I got far right? People on the far right fighting for their ideals. Well, okay, that's what this is. It's the people in the states they're trying to pass all these restrictive voting laws. Aha. Okay, so it's not related to those two. It's what they're fighting. Okay. Three of Cups. Queen of excuse me, Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Five of Swords. 10 of Wands. This may have more of an effect, or it may have a cumulative effect. Democrats feeling like, great, we're in control of things, we'll get things done, but the Republicans still have all this power because the Senate is so close. And Manchin, he can't just go inside with the Democrats or he'll lose his seat. If Manchin loses his seat and there's a Republican put where he is, we lose control of the Senate. And basically what they're going to I'm going to paraphrase what they're going to tell him. This is going to be the blunt translation of what they're going to tell him. All right, so forgive me for this. You are a privileged white man. You have power, you have privilege, you have privileges you do not even begin to understand. These laws are insult to injury. We were already at a disadvantage. You are swanning around like, oh, is there a problem? There is a big problem. And you are very, very much a part of this problem. You may want bipartisanship, but bipartisanship, while we lose our democracy, while these people cannot vote, you are pushing for us to lose our right to vote, our ability to vote. That's on you. Do something about it. And they're going to be, nicely, but they're going to be very, very clear about Manchin's privilege. This is actually him cleaning out some of the more extreme right-wing stuff he might have put up with. Is it Pastor It's not Barber. Who's the Poor People's Campaign? It's headed by that amazing gentleman. Steve, I thought we were supposed to gain ground in the Senate so Manchin would be irrelevant. Here we are. Oh, it is Barber. Okay. Thank you. He's William Barber. Thank you. Thank you. It's I'd listen to him, wouldn't you? Talk about doing God's work. Bishop William Barber. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you. Love your neighbor as you would, love your neighbor as you love yourself. These are extremist laws being put in place, make it harder for people to vote, and they're just going to keep coming. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. I'm getting a slight shift-ish, kind of. Hope Green is saying Manchin falls in line. Don't get too concerned. Oh, from your lips to God's ear, please. Okay, Biden administration. Thank you, Marcy. And yes, Sherry, poor people come in all colors. Absolutely. Well, they may also have some facts and figures about if these laws are put in place, Democrats having power or centrists having power, that's going to end. This is your warning. All right. Well, I wish I could say, yes, revelation, but I'm not getting revelation. But yes, Roxy, for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Agreed. Jeanette, Manchin and cinema are why we have to work hard in 2022 to oust as many Republican senators as we can. 5 are retiring. Oh, we will be looking at that in depth over and over. Okay. So, all right. I've got some kind of random people. Not in a bad way, just 104. How does Eric Nelson feel about defending Derek Chauvin? Ugh. Energy. Being even near Derek Chauvin, whatever. I try to get people's names right, but people like that. Yes, the worst you'll get from me is denunciation, and I will mispronounce your name. I know it's not much, but I do what I can. Oh, thank you, Lady Farley. Thank you. All right, Eric Nelson. Eric Nelson is defending Derek Chauvin, and it's being paid for from the police fund, police like the union fund. So, Eric Nelson, how are you feeling about? And it's still going. They just like a day or two ago they filed another motion, something about the jurors were corrupt, or so he's still going. Plus, they've got an appeal to work on. Queen of Cups. At times, it sucks being a lawyer. But everyone deserves a defense. That's the theory. That's the ideal. Of course, normally his jobs, the kind of jobs he would normally do. This is nostalgia for the kind of cases he's had in the past. You know, an officer was hurt. You're working with the union. You're the union lawyer. You know, something about someone was hurt because of something on the job. So you're fighting for that person's family. And no, that's not this at all. Those were the good old days. But you have to. Somebody has to represent this guy. Somebody has to do it. So he's doing the best he can. It actually feels like he's trying to set a good example. Maybe for a son or a daughter or something. But he's trying to set a good example of this is how justice has to work. You even people you don't like, they're still people and they still deserve defense. Which is true. You know, even, Donald Trump deserves defense in court. That's how the system works. It's how it's supposed to work. He'd take that away from other people in a heartbeat, but that doesn't change the fact that they do the right thing. Insult to injury. Hermit, Knight of Cups. He's, let's just say, I'm not picking up that he's on Chauvin's philosophical side. How about that? I'm getting that he's trying to do the right thing for the justice system and set a good example. But what Chauvin does, it's like, okay, I'll just go back here to look at case law, see what information I can use to put forward. And it's like he almost like tries to just kind of, obviously he talks to him, but it's like, all right, let's focus on this. And okay, I have to talk to him. It's the right thing to do. And yeah, I'm not getting yes, he's in the right and this is unfair, and I'm not getting that. But he's going to defend his client. Pamela saying, did everyone hear about the young girl who won the Pulitzer Prize over her filming of the George Floyd incident? Yes, you guys were bringing it up the other day, and she got a special award or something. Honorary Pulitzer. Fantastic. Love that. Okay. 109. How is the Biden-Putin meeting going to go, and how's Biden feeling about this meeting? Let's see here. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Holly and France, a defense attorney's job is to defend the client. She or he doesn't have to like the defendant or believe they're innocent. I'm being drawn to this on shuffling of them switching things out. The Biden-Putin meeting, like you have drinks and then you have your own people last second go, no, here, have that one instead, because they've been babysitting this, and it just all kinds of Phyllis, sending you positive energy. Sending you positive energy. I hope things get better for you. Okay. The Oh, we're at 110 now. How is the Biden-Putin meeting going to go? Biden-Putin meeting. How's that going to go? Secrets. Also, black and white. Good and evil. Ace of Cups. Page of Cups. Two of he's meeting with Putin, but other people have Biden's back. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Putin's going to try to get some sanctions lifted and try to make some agreements if sanctions are lifted, or Putin wants money, which is ridiculous considering he has doesn't he have a $1 billion house or something ridiculous? 100 million? No, it's had more than that, wasn't it? It was something really strange. Yes, DLC, we might actually get to know what is said between Biden and the Russian guy exactly. Starting out, Biden has backing. He's very much got NATO back together. Putin wants sanctions lifted. They both have intelligence agencies working behind the scenes. Love to this. Putin wants to hurt others because he is hurting himself. Hurt people, but there are a lot of hurt people out there who choose not to hurt others. But anyway, Putin's palace, that's it, Robin. How's Biden feeling about this meeting? He's got a lot on his mind, it feels like. He's trying not to underestimate Putin. Okay. Lawless. Russia is lawless and is not going to listen. Biden keeps good people around him. He keeps his wife close. He keeps family close. He keeps longtime advisors close. It feels like it's like, okay, the nice warm, like cozy bubble type. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to step outside the bubble and I'm going to deal with this monster. And then he comes back and it helps. It doesn't mean he's isolated. It doesn't mean he's not aware of what's going on. It's just, he's a Scorpio. He's a water sign. And it's I think more water signs need to understand that they need an emotionally safe place to retreat to. And if they don't have that, so I think he's got a lot on his mind. It's going to be okay. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So I got that. All right. At 1:15, does Elise Stephanik. I always liked the name Elise. I always thought that was beautiful. And then you see people like Elise Stephanik, and it's like, it's still a beautiful name. Shame she's got it. Okay. Does Elise Stephanik regret her appointment to chair of the House Republican Conference. So, Elise Stephanik, you took Cheney's position. Okay, does not want to integrate. She's pretty far to the right, isn't she? I don't think she wants to integrate much with the... I don't think she wants to listen much to the moderates, is what I'm kind of picking up. Is that the case? Elise Stephanik, do you regret your appointment to chair of the House Republican Conference? Well, she had a fundraiser 2 days ago with Trump and raised over $250,000. And so she's feeling good about that. Oh, she was with the fool. Is that a kitten? Hello, kitten. How are you? Oh, it's Boo Boo. Hey, everybody, it's Boo Boo. How is the good kitty? Oh, you're so good. Hello, Boo Boo. Boo Boo. You're a good boy. Good boy. Precious. Oh, the good kitten. Oh, the good kid. Oh, the big young. How are you? You doing okay? Would you like that? Would you like over here? There you go. Okay. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. Okay, let me change this to 1:17:30. All right. Elise Stephanik, do you regret your appointment to the chair? So she was just spent the other night. I'll repeat this for people who are watching this on replay. She had a fundraiser 2 nights ago with Trump, the Trumpian, and raised $250,000. Page of Pentacles. She is kind of out of nowhere. Republican lifted up. Definitely willing to fight for the causes. Oh, wants to change America. Page of Wands, wants to be a messenger for Trump. Working. Now, I don't think she's regretting it. I think she's loving it. Ed, phony baloney Stephanik, yeah. She's awful. Her energy's awful, too. Scottio, a cat moment. The pause that refreshes. I love that. That is fantastic. Thank you for that. I love that. All right, 1:19:30. Are there any Trump cronies in the DHS? And for those of you outside of the country, 15. The DHS is the Department of Homeland Security, which was created after 9/11. My understanding is it's kind of a nexus point for various other intelligence gathering organizations. Are there any Trump cronies in the DHS? DHS, yes, but I mean like in power cronies. Like, do we need to get them? We need to get them out. Trump cronies in the DHS. Oh, there are white supremacists. Oh, what is wrong with people? Stop it. Stop. Strength. I'll keep the country strong. That's not necessarily a bad card. Of 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Judgment, legal worry. They feel, if they're the ones that are there, they feel out in the cold, abandoned, and there might be some judgment coming down toward them that makes them worry about legality of certain things. I'm getting, there's some stuff there, but I think this would be better if I had like actual specific names to look into, but there could be some issues there. Yeah, I need to clean out all kinds of places. Okay. 121 30. My next Friday will be the 900th video I've put out on this channel, and that doesn't count the patron only socials and things like that. So okay, I have shuffled. Oregon State Representative Mike Nearman. You genius, will you be prosecuted for helping rioters enter the state capitol in Oregon? Yeah, Elizabeth, clean up on aisle everywhere. Yep. 900. 900 next Friday. Mike Nearman. Where are you? He I get this sometimes with politicians because I guess you get all different kinds. There's not a whole lot of there. Energetically, on the other side, he's very small. Like it's like I keep wanting to put more cards down. It's like maybe if I keep looking, I'll find more. Seriously, it's like my guides go over to his energy field and they're expecting, and it's like, oh, yes, dear. Yes. He was helping the Republican helping the insurrectionists. It's okay. Hi. Working. There were people in danger. Yeah, there's nothing like, is a, Republican traditionalist. Yeah, nothing like putting women in danger. Yeah. Hello, sweetie. Oh, he got the message. I wanted to spread the message. Okay. I would not drop you. You are the precious. Good boy. Good. Okay. He's seen as a hero among the crazy crowd. Oh, there's a storm moving in. Oh, there's rain hitting the window. What do you think, sweetheart? Look at that sweet face. Would you like that? Well, this is what he did. And yeah, put women, maybe there's some children there too you could put in danger. There you go. Traditional values. Slime bag. So are you going to face prosecution? That's what you did. I think that was saying, did he do it? Yes. Is it actually going to face prosecution for putting people's lives in danger? Sort of truth. That's hopeful. Judgment. Oh, it is raining. Hierophant. Institutional judgment of the if an institution. Yes and no. Oh, justice card. Oh, for corruption. He may not go away for as long as some people believe he deserves, but ooh, this is trouble at work. This is trouble with the law. Yeah, this is ugly for him. He broke security. He put people's lives in danger. Mm-hmm. Mike Nearman's in trouble. He's in big trouble. Right there in River City or whatever. River City isn't Oregon, but you know what I mean. Okay. Speaking of charged and convicted, 128. All right, I'm going to have to do like a set of 4. Barr. Will he be charged? Will he be convicted? Sessions. Will he be charged? Will he be convicted? Oh, wow. I should turn the camera around. It's loud. You're okay, sweetie. It's gone very dark. Lots of rain. Big drops. Okay, Barr and Sessions. Let me split this up. All right, Barr, will you be charged? Will you be convicted? William Barr, will you be charged? Will you be charged? And will you be convicted? I've been getting for a long time he can kiss his law license goodbye, for what that's worth. Pamela, I don't know right offhand. I'm sorry. Sessions, will you be charged? Will you be convicted? Beauregard, I do not miss you. Go back to your evil tree. Evil cookie maker. I don't care how tall he is. I really don't care. It's just he's so awful. He's like an evil. He's like a caricature, you know. Rob, deep dish popcorn. Yes. Hi. He's like, why aren't you sitting down so I have a lap to sit in? I could sit down. Okay, he's stressed. I'm gonna lower this down. Watch this. All right, look out. Look out. Go into your bed. There you go. I don't want to hurt you. Put this here. Put this here. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. There we go. Oops. Hope so you don't smack the chair. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, wow. Terrible lighting. absolutely awful lighting. But that's okay. I just need to move this out of the way. It'll be fine. There we go. All right, I'm here. Come here, sweetness. Whoop, whoop. All right. So at 1:30, if I can, oh, because I'm looking in the wrong place. I'm right here. Yeah. Oh, come on. So Barr and Sessions, will the card for the reading, will you be charged? Will you be convicted? Yes. Oh, the things they did for Trump, like walking in the rain. Anyway, and it feels like a part of us is dying. Sweetie, you can sit on my lap, but I'm not playing with you right now, dear. You have to wait for Mr. Dot. Barr, you're going to be charged. He had so much power. He lied to Kamala Harris. Did anyone in the Trump administration ask you to investigate someone? Oh, I don't know what you mean by ask, confer, suggest, infer. Gosh, I don't remember. He's lying through his teeth. The man lies like a rug. Come on. What is going on with you? Where are you? What's up? What's wrong? Here. Just relax. Here. 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 It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Will he be convicted? Ooh. Capital letters, law enforcement. You're not staying there, dear. There we go. There we go. There you go. That's the law is coming for you. Ask not for whom the police siren tolls, for it tolls for thee. Oh, the two cards of aggressive law enforcement together. Because of what he did. This is also what he did. And the plan is found out. The cards get worse for Barr, and worse and worse and worse. You did kid me. You're a sweetie. You're very good. Yes, you are. Barr. That would be being a thief. That would be theft. Doesn't matter if you've got some kind of protection saying that you know, oh, I got a judge to sign off on it. Still, that doesn't make it right. It's okay. Hey, is the storm bothering you? Are you scared? Are you scared by the storm? Because you're okay. You're okay. Just relax. There we go. Okay. Two of Wands. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. I think there's going to be like it's going to be like a can of worms, but not in the sense of a static can of worms. You know, the kind of party things where you pull it and it would pop out because it's actually like springs with fabric over it, and it's what this feels like. There's a lot more. What we know is this much of the iceberg. You're very good. Oh, Regina's here. Hello. All right, so Sessions, are you going to be charged and are you going to be convicted? Yeah, because remember he was the first person in Congress to endorse Trump. She goes this way. He endorsed Trump. Trump was victorious. And now Sessions has to go back, not as, because didn't he ran for the Senate again, I believe. He wants to do that, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. There you go. It's all right, sweetheart. See. Okay. Will he be convicted? I don't like that card. What does this mean? This is my card for up the river, but the center card is legal crickets. He was waiting for some kind of reward from Trump for doing that, but it didn't come. He's legally out on his own. I think there might be some other things he's done that he's going to get in trouble for. Not necessarily this. But apparently he started it and Barr took it over and expanded it, going after Trump's political enemies' information. This can be going to prison and this together, but it doesn't feel like it. If this could be going to prison, but they don't feel like they slot together. So for what it's worth. You're okay. You don't like the storm, do you? Oh, but you're purring now. Good, 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 good. It's very precious. You're okay. Okay. Let's see, what else can I work in here? All right, let's have a look at this whole Harry Dunn situation. It's terrible. 139. Then we have a couple of more really interesting questions here. Okay, for those who don't know, Harry Dunn is in the UK, or he was in the UK. He was on his motorcycle. There was a traffic collision, and he died. And the accused person is Anne Sacoolas, who happens to be a U.S. diplomat's wife. And apparently Boris Johnson is even bringing this up to Biden because I guess she skipped. So, will Anne Sacoolas be held accountable for what she did? Anne Sacoolas. It's okay. The end of very much the end of the world as she knows it. She took a life, but also her old life, it's done. It's done. Insult to injury. Four of Pentacles, no way to get justice. Queen of Cups. Cups are, the U.S. is a Cancer country, July 4th. So she is a queen of, you know what I mean. America, anyway. Hello, dear. This is a happy family. That's not. I think she still might be trying to get away with all of this. Anne Sacoolas, are you going to be held accountable? And honestly, I don't know what the I don't know what the charges would be. I don't know from state to state what exactly the charges would be. If it would be manslaughter, or it would be murder too, or it would be. Again, she feels like she's a queen. She deserves special treatment. Family not being able to get justice. She's hiding. She's actually hiding among these. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Yeah, and the terrible corruption at the center of this. This is what's bothering. This is what's getting me. She's a Queen of Cups. So is that her happy family, or is that his family happy? I don't like this. Right, because right underneath that, legal crickets. If you need to call on the diplomatic protections when you are in the UK, please. Secrets, higher wisdom. I think they have connections. Justice, working on it. Suspended. Cards are terrible. I'm so sorry. I am not 100% accurate. I'm not. Nobody is. I do not want to. Please prove me wrong. Please let this woman be held accountable for what she did. Yeah, diplomatic immunity. You're okay, sweetie. Okay. We have a couple of really interesting questions here. Does the tarot have any advice for Chuck Schumer? And lastly, will the MyPillow Guy be a comfort to Trump in prison? But let's start with, does tarot have any advice for Chuck Schumer? 145. Any advice for Chuck Schumer? You're okay. I'm just trying to figure out where to put my leg. You're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, you're not fine. Okay. It is so dark outside. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll go back up. There we go. That's better. All right. There we go. All right. Okay, 146. 30. Does the Terror have any advice for Chuck Schumer? It's like nighttime outside. Yes, knitting nerdist. Mother, you have displeased me with the slightest of movements, and so I shall depart. Yes. All right. Advice for Chuck Schumer. Embrace your power. Although I'm getting a sense from him of like, I'm trying, but no, embrace your power. You're not, oh gosh, you're not just dealing with people with a different philosophy, like, okay, we're all reasonable, but you know, the Republicans, there's serious extremism, right? White supremacists and what have you. 5 of Wands. Take advantage of the far right arguing amongst themselves. But the English expression, softly, softly, catchy monkey. There's a hermit. And, ooh, there's a 6 of Swords. Basically what it's saying is, you have power, use it. You are fighting against a bigger enemy. An enemy that's much darker and more awful than you're acting as though they are. Take advantage of their own problems. And if you have to wait for just a little bit of time, fine. While you're waiting, you can be helping along, looking very closely to start sending people to prison. You are the majority leader. You decide what goes to the committees. You decide what goes to the floor. Your people are in charge of the committees. You decide what gets on the floor. Start digging. And the more they want to argue and fight and distract, focus on how many of these people you can put in jail. That's what I'm getting. Now, will he be able to put any? John Chuck, just be savage. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you for being here. Hey, Patty. Kathy Anderson, do something like your job. Again, the card for sending people up the river to prison. Institution. Looking very, very closely at things. Communications. And I'm getting this really strongly. Look very carefully in your institution at the communications. It's like neon, like arrows going, you do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Okay. All right. So, from apparently I am in this dark well. From the dark well at 2 p.m. Seriously, I've had nighttime streams that weren't this dark. Oh my gosh. we have the important question today, the most important at 1:51. The MyPillow Guy, and yes, I know he has a real name, but no, he calls himself the MyPillow Guy. We shall call him the MyPillow Guy, not MyPillow Guy. I just order them online. But anyway, will the MyPillow Guy be a comfort to Donald Trump in prison? Maybe he'll get Trump one of his pillows. Will the MyPillow Guy be a comfort to Trump? Because of course, if Trump was in prison, that there's nothing he would want more than an old friend to come and give him comfort and a pillow. Mike Lindell, will the MyPillow Guy be a comfort to Donald Trump in prison? What I'm getting, that was kind of extreme. What I'm getting is if Donald Trump was in prison, Donald Trump would be angry enough to, what he got was eat him. Like, arr. Yeah, Trump, that's the thing about Trump. He's had such a privileged life, and he's such a narcissist. The man has no coping skills. Zippo on the coping skills. Oh, in prison, worry in prison, needing comfort. Comfort, friendship. Can I get you anything? Two cards then together here. Trump the star, Lindell will stand by him till, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Center of the reading. Ace of Wands. Can I get you some new bludgeons to attack people with? Yes, please. Those are investigators. And there's Trump. There's investigators talking with a fool who gets himself in trouble with his own bragging and stupid demands and frustrating judges. Mike Lindell is really loyal to Trump, believe it or not. I'm surprised. Rob D, 45 will use the pillow on the pillow guy instead. Absolutely. Poof. Poof. Howland Street in prison, do you think they'll let him use his orange makeup, his bronze makeup? No. Oh, I tweeted. I didn't get a chance to put it on the community page yet, but I did tweet over on Twitter. But I tweeted a link to a 2.5-minute video when Brian Williams is sick of you, sick of your garbage. So, Trump in prison. I just want to see if there's any more information here. He's going to throw everybody under the bus. Everybody. It's everybody else's fault. Oh, well, there's the sun. There's the hermit. There's the Hierophant. Oh, the presidency protects me. The presidency protects. It doesn't matter that I'm out of office. No. President for life. It protects me forever. That's no, you can go to prison. And there is a prosecutor. Cy Vance is coming for him. Cy Vance messed up in the past, but boy, he really, it's getting energy that he's really going for it this time. All right. That's going to do it for me for today. Thank you so much. If anybody knows what happened to the sun, please let me know. It is gone. It is gone as dark, practically as dark as night at 2:07 in the afternoon. Oh, okay. Over in 2 hours, I will be doing the writing sprints, I guess, from La Cave. And I'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully in daylight. I'll be all right. Thank you so much. And my friends in Chicago, fellow Chicagoans, just be safe. Be safe, okay? Take care. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, sunny where you guys are. Good. I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's hiding. Oh, okay, Scott. Be very, very quiet. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you.